Namaskaram everyone, hope you guys are doing good. It's been a while since made a one-on-one video. So thanks to Aparnaka who has been telling me that I need to put out a video on my sadhana schedule. So this is the video of how I have been doing my practices for a while now. So this is not an official video. This is not the one recommended by Ishangas or inner engineering teachers or hatha yoga teachers. So please don't follow my schedule. This is just the way how I do it. It is always best to decide on your schedule after talking. If you have any confusions, always refer to your inner engineering teacher or hatha yoga teacher. This is just the way I am doing it, and if you guys find it some way helpful, you can take whichever aspects. Uh, so daily schedule. My schedule actually starts from the previous day. So oh, some construction is going on, but let me just continue the video. uh, it totally depends on the kind of food you have the previous day. Like night, if I have a really heavy food with non-veg and all, getting up in the morning is a bit tough. Then I'm able to wake up by only 6:37. But if I have a proper vegetarian food with a lot of fruits and light food, then I'm easily able to wake up by 5:35 or maybe even 4:30, which rarely I've been doing, but at least by 5:30 I've been able to wake up. So I wake up, I take a shower, which I used to, but I'm getting lazy that also. Nowadays I'm not taking a shower, which I need to restart. Taking a cold water shower is very good. Now in Kerala the climate is super cold, so I'm getting a bit lazy, but time to get back to the showers. So I usually take a shower. I need to be very honest with you guys. I usually take a shower, which I'm not taking nowadays. So I take a shower and of course brush my teeth and do all the other things. So and then I first start with my Bodha Shuddhi practice. That is the first practice I start. It takes for around 10 to 15 minutes. Then the previous night I would have kept my neem and turmeric balls ready. So I go down and take my neem and turmeric balls, chew it a bit, not that much. I find it a bit hard, and I drink it with a little bit of warm water. Then I go back, I do my Guru Puja, which takes again 10 minutes. And then the practice I do is, which is the practice I do my Upayoga. Then I do any one hatha yoga practice, which is Surya Kriya, Yogasanas or Angamardana, any one. And then the next practice I do is I do my eye care practices. And then the next practice I do is I do my Shambhavi. I actually skip my Shakti Chalana Kriya and I do my Shambhavi. Why I'm doing that is because I like to have my breakfast by around 10 a.m. So all the practices I do it in such a way that it gets done by 10 a.m. So if I include Shakti Chalana Kriya also in that, I won't be able to end my practices by 10 a.m. So I skip my Shakti Chalana and I do my Shambhavi. And then again I sit and watch my breath for around 40 minutes. So it'll take around by 9:30 I'll end my practices in the morning. Sometimes when I know that in the evening I need to go somewhere out or something, so sometimes I skip my Hatha Yoga practices and do my Shakti Chalana Kriya in the morning. Yes, this is a very confusing schedule, so let me just get back to it. So let's keep with skipping Shakti Chalana Kriya and doing Shambhavi, and then I have my breakfast. I get it over by 10:30, and then I start with my work, that is putting out videos on YouTube, Instagram, answering to comments, answering to direct messages, which I have been receiving a lot and I have not been able to manage it, but I'm trying to do my best. So that takes a lot of time, so that I do. And by that time it reaches around 2, so 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, so 4 hours gap I do my Shunya practice. 15 minutes Shunya I do. Sometimes before my Shunya I do my Sukha Kriya for 15 minutes and arm chanting also for another 15 minutes, and then I do my Shunya, because sometimes I find it very difficult to get into Shunya. So but doing my Chit Shakti meditation or arm chanting or Sukha Kriya makes it much more easier for me to get into Shunya. Once I do my Shunya, then I take a shower before doing Shakti Chalana Kriya, and then I do my Shakti Chalana Kriya in the afternoon. And if I have time, I do my Shambhavi twice. That is, once again I do my Shambhavi. Very rarely, but nowadays I've been like a bit more consistent with it. But if I get time, I definitely do it. So I do my Shambhavi. Then what happens? Yes, that is it done. So then again, some chores will be there at home, or sometimes I might watch some movies in the evening, but mostly it is making content or reaching out to people for podcasts or whatever it is, editing, a lot of stuff going on. So then time goes away like that, and then by evening 7:30 or 7:45, 8, I do my second Shunya. So after that Shunya, I have my dinner, So dinner, after dinner, again I'll chill out for some time, do the last videos for the day, and then by night what I do is I read a book. I read books for some time. Then now there's a new sadhana called Achala Arpanam for to have the grace of Devi. So I do that for 12 minutes, and then I do my Samyama sadhana also for some time, and then I sleep. So that is how the regular schedule is, but it varies a lot. Like for the main important thing for me is, you might think that there is a lot of sadhana I'm doing per day, but you need to understand, like for me the main focus is two main focuses are the like before 10 the practices should get over. So even if I wake up by 7 or 8, I do only 2 hours of practice. If I wake up by 4, I do 4 hours of practice. So food is very important. Like I've seen, like I would highly suggest that you eat well. Like in order to do all the practices, if you skip food, I don't know how it works. You can talk to your teacher, but I do not do that. Because there was a time when I used to do that, and you might get a bit weak. I feel I can get a bit. So food, I have made it very super regular. Oh, too much sun. I hope my face is clear. I hope so. So so for my sadhana, the main thing that I take care of is oh, I forgot to say one thing. I skip lunch. It's not skipping lunch. If you want to do your practices, like all the practices, then you need not skip lunch, but the one thing you can tend to avoid is snacks. If you can avoid snacking a lot, that is in between foods, if you tend to snack a lot, you will find it very hard to maintain that empty stomach condition. So getting into shunya will also might be a bit hard. So the one thing that I do is I've skipped my lunch. Not skipping, nowadays I don't find I'm not at all hungry when in the afternoon. So what I do is I have just a little bit of honey with lime juice, and that is good for me. So that is the way I do it, and because of that I find a lot of time to put my practices, and I avoid snacking also. So this is the one thing I do. But the main important focus for me is Shakti Chalana Kriya, Shambhavi and Shunya. Like in that also, Shambhavi is the most important for me. A day I've never skipped Shambhavi, and Shambhavi, like more than all the practices, I'm quite sure each one of us has our own practice which we tend to be most like or identified with, whatever you can call it. But for me that is Shambhavi, because that was the first time I understood how significant it is. So for me it is always been the kriyas, the Shambhavi, Mahamudra Kriya, Shakti Chalana and Shunya. These are the three things around which I put the Hatha Yoga practices around. I skip Hatha Yoga practices often nowadays. I'm not at all been very regular with it because I get up late, or something or the other happens, I need to go somewhere. So Hatha Yoga is something that I've not been able to regular with, but I always make sure Shambhavi, Shakti Chalana and Shunya, I do it. Especially if you can avoid snacking, then easily you can be able to manage it. Also at 6:20 p.m. I usually sit for the Brahmananda Swarupa and the Sadguru presence time. That is also very, very significant. So I would highly suggest, this is just I'm just talking about my sadhana schedule, so that I want you to understand that it is not at all easy for me also. Oh, so much sun. This is the bad time to take a video. This will be full blurred, I don't know, but I'll anyway post it. So I would suggest see how you can put it in. Maybe getting up in the morning is easier for you, or maybe sitting at night, or maybe not having your snacks or not having your lunch. But see how you can make it happen, and it will definitely happen. It's not at all hard. If you just become a little willing, I know of people who do for 8 hours and all. I'm not able to do that. I do whatever I can. If that's enough, I would personally suggest, don't take my schedule also. Don't compare, oh, Anna is doing so much. Don't think like that. If you are just doing Shambhavi, that's it. Don't force yourself, Just slowly get with it. So there's an awesome podcast with Kanikaka also, where she talks about her Hatha Yoga, when she went to Hatha Yoga training, how intense it was, and then getting back to family situation. We won't be able to manage the practices. Like even when we are in the ashram, the way we do practices and we get at home, it the same kind of thing. Maybe some people are able to manage. I personally am not. So I'm very honest with that. And I do not force myself also, because I keep myself very, very flexible. And what I've noticed is, when I keep myself very, very flexible, somehow the sadhana will happen. If I keep myself very rigid, lot of things will happen and it becomes very, very hard. That is how I do it, guys, and I hope you found this video in some way useful. So definitely give a like, no dislike. You can leave a dislike also, no problem. So you do check out my podcast. It's there in the description. um, I make regular podcasts every week, 3 to 4 episodes I definitely put out, so you can check that out with Kanikaka, with Abhishek Anna on Sadhana Pada. There's an awesome podcast with Abhishek Anna, so where I follow him during his Sadhana Pada journey. So definitely check that out if any of you are interested in Sadhana Pada, and you can get a lot of insights from that. So please do check that out. Also, if you like this video, I have my birthday is on 5th November, and I have started a river campaign, fundraising campaign to make to donate trees. So please donate one tree if you like this video. The link is there in the description. So please donate a tree. It would really mean the world to me. And once you donate the tree, please put it on Instagram and tag me. I'll give you a shout out. So tag me wherever you're posting it. I'll definitely reshare or repost it. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Namaskaram. I'm sweating a lot. So hot. Thank you guys. Take care. I'm going. Bye.